Such elegant people. I am thrilled to see all of you. We are exceedingly fortunate today. Liz Nichols is going to be our speaker, and she's going to be introduced by Ann Collins in a moment. As all of us know, Washington is a village about that big, right? Today, Liz Nichols, who is a professional storyteller and a woman of many, many, many other accomplishments, who has recently moved here from California, at least temporarily, we hope permanently, will be using her profession of sharing a story with all of you.
So we're ready and eager to listen, Liz, and to laugh, even though our ever-resourceful host Bob may not be able to provide yoga mats to go around. The floor is all yours.
Thank you so much, Anne. That's a wonderful introduction. Well, we're lucky enough to live in a time where we get exposed to those stories from so many other cultures. And that's what brought me into storytelling, is I have a background in global education, and I've traveled and lived abroad a lot, and I just am fascinated by learning about other cultures through their stories. So that's one kind. And the other is the personal story, the things we remember from our old childhood, or the things that our families, the stories that are told within our families. And so that story is one where those two things come together, and I hope illustrate that there's a connection between those two things. In America, somehow, storytelling has become something for children. A lot of people think, oh, storytelling, that means reading books to children. And a lot of us do tell stories to children, but we love to tell stories to adults and want to encourage adults to enjoy storytelling.
Is that I'm surprised there are so many people in this room who either ate sand or dirt, and there's probably some of you who aren't raising your hands and admitting it, but you did. And that's another power of stories, is that sometimes we think we're all alone, or we think we're so different, especially as children. We might feel, bad because we think we're different, and actually we have more in common with other people. And the way to find that out is to share stories. So in a community like this, it's a wonderful community building thing to start sharing stories. You need three things to tell stories. You need the story, you need the storyteller, and you need someone listening. It's a live act. It's not like a book that sits there waiting, that the story is there whether anyone's reading it or not. Like you know the person that you were talking to better than you did before 5 minutes ago. Thank you all for sharing those stories. Yeah.